Dilip Ghosh saying that the AC wasn't working at KK's concert and that the administration couldn't provide any security to the celebrity, to KK. There's politics now that's playing out over the singer's death. Mamata Banerjee's also replied. She said that we're providing all assistance to KK's family. So the BJP alleging that the reason KK felt uneasiness, felt discomfort was because there were basic facilities weren't provided at this venue. There was no AC despite the rising temperatures in Kolkata. BJP's Dilip Ghosh also saying that adequate security wasn't provided to KK. That's the BJP's claim there. Mamata Banerjee has maintained that the government is doing everything they can to help the family members at this hour of grief. Indrajit Kundu is joining us with more details on this. Indrajit, it's like I said, nothing sacred in politics. And the BJP is saying that basic facilities weren't given to KK when he visited Kolkata.
Well, Akshita, if we look at the visuals that have now gone viral on social media from the concert yesterday, one of the clips, it is quite visible that KK felt uncomfortable while he was performing there. The complaint, of course, was that the AC was not working properly and there was too much heat in the concert hall given the amount of lights that were on, and as we all know, at such a pop concert. Now, what happened afterwards, he finished his concert and then he complained of unease. He was taken backstage. From there, he got into his car. He was accompanied by his team and they took him back to the hotel. On his way back to the hotel, he did complain that he was not feeling well. And then when he went to the hotel, as is customary, he was surrounded by fans who recognized him and they were trying to take selfies. However, KK was not on his own at that point in time. He was extremely uncomfortable. He was taken straight to his room. That's where he collapsed. And whether or not the injuries that have been sustained on his face is because he collapsed there, lost his sense in his room due to his ill health, is that the cause? That is what the Kolkata police is going to probe, because as is the case, given the standard operating procedure for any such case, an unnatural death case has been registered by the Kolkata police and they have started a suo motu investigation. A Kolkata police team will of course be there at the hotel where KK was putting up in the city, and they will also be scrutinizing the CCTV footage at the hotel in order to verify facts. In the meanwhile, what's happening right now, Akshita, of course, we are here at the CMRI hospital where KK was rushed last night and where doctors pronounced him brought dead. So there wasn't much of an opportunity, the doctors say, for them to treat him. Since then, his body lies in the morgue at this hospital. Just a short while back, Usha Uthup, renowned singer, she came here. She has been completely heartbroken, shattered ever since she heard the news last night. And we can expect many more celebrities to come and pay their tributes to the departed soul. What we are, of course, waiting for is the arrival of the family of KK, his son, his wife. They're all scheduled to land in Kolkata. They will straight come to this hospital. They will give their consent. The post-mortem will then take place. And finally, the body will then be handed over to the family. The family, in that case, will decide, in all possibility, they will fly him back to his home state where the final rites will be taking place, is what we are given to understand, Akshita.
So Indrajit, as you told us, Usha Uthup, popular singer, someone who is also known to be very close to KK, is already there at the hospital. His family, he's survived by his wife Jyoti as well as his two children. They're on their way as we speak to Kolkata as well. We understand that the post-mortem is going to be conducted in about a few hours from now. That will give us some sense of exactly what happened, because so many fans right now, Indrajit, I see the kind of comments coming in also as we're beaming this live broadcast. Many of them asking what happened. He was just fine. He was 53. There he was performing with such a massive crowd last night, and then suddenly this news comes in. So they have a lot of questions. Hopefully we'll get answers from the post-mortem report of what happened. I don't think we have that connection with Indrajit. We'll check that line with him and get back to him in just a bit for those updates from right outside the hospital where the mortal remains of KK currently is. Also, let's get you more updates with regards to the investigation also. The Kolkata police have in fact filed a case of unnatural death in this particular incident, and that's because of injury marks that they found on the face and head of KK. At this point, we don't want to jump to any conclusions about whether these injuries led to his death, because also remember that the information that we have from his team is that he'd collapsed, he'd fallen down in his hotel room. So it could be a consequence of that he's got a few marks on his face and head. We're going to wait for an official statement from the police on what led to it. I know a lot of you have questions right now about what happened to this beloved singer, to your favorite singer, and we're going to get you those answers as soon as it's available. We've been getting you also voices from his colleagues, from his friends in the music industry. It's a huge loss for the world of music that we're all feeling today. I had a conversation just a few moments earlier with Shankar Mahadevan. Here's what he said.